need to be there.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about, and I can remember the music in my head, but I can't think of the name.
Yeah, I said Route 216.
Oh,
from
duh.
Pokemon.
Let me use my listening ears, guys.
Hey, but they're both
going
gonna
straight
scrap here.
into off stage. Oh wow, feint jump is. Oh, he's snuffing out all the recovery options. Okay. Vapor's tag is something very interesting. I can't read that whatsoever, but I'm sure it says something very nice.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Unfortunately, we do not have the translators on deck.
Yeah, we do not have any idea what that tag means, but we do know that he has the combo game unlocked. He has advantage on a hold right now.
Okay, both shielding in front of each other. That's a very scary situation. Decides to disengage, though. Chef into that forward tilt.
Snagging that first stock with the forward tilt like that. That is a staple Game & Watch right there to hold you at ledge with Chef and then just forward tilt you with the chair.
Tries to punish the nair, just isn't quite catching it.
This is going to be very hard for Silcy to just kind of run in. Any character that needs to just run in on Game & Watch like that.
Especially with how Vapor plays. He hard key camps.
Oh, he plays very defensively, which is, I feel like, the optimal way to play Game & Watch is to play defensively and react to your opponent's offensive options, which is what he's been doing from the get-go. As you saw, he immediately made him take 24% and sent him off ledge.
Because you can see Silcy was looking for a lot of those, what's the word? Just looking for any hit, but he's just playing around it so well.
Vapor is he's just saying, hey, you're going to keep trying to pick an option? I'm just going to keep going for...
Ooh, but throw up air connecting there. I didn't quite know it would still connect there. Going off stage, not going to catch Game & Watch.
Ooh,
gets killed for that up
smash. Catches him from that far. I feel like that was like at the tippy top of the range, if I'm not mistaken. But it's still a good kill.
Brawler's a really good character to make up a deficit, but Vapor just isn't having it right now.
Vapor's just not going to let any of those cheesy kills that Brawler wants and needs to survive to happen. Any opening that can be potentially dangerous, I'm upping out of here. I'm not touching it. I'm not going for it. Look, like right there. He sees an option like that where it can lead to big damage, and he says, up B. He doesn't care how many times he has to do it.
Yeah, Game & Watch has that up B. It's really good, and even if he does it preemptively, he's all the way up in the air. It's so hard to punish.
Yeah, exactly. You have to know exactly what the flow chart is looking like to be able to do anything about it, and he's just not giving the time of day.
Back airing it at the back of the stage. Vapor being really patient in that ledge, just baiting out options coming from Silcy.
Just once again doing a great job in just catching his recovery options.
I thought that back row was going to hit there. Maybe I was just a little bit off there.
Ooh, good spot dodge on the. Oh, that was such a silent.
He got the weak hit, but the issue is
the game just said, you know what, you're done.
Silcy DI'd out.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
That had to happen.
Because that was a weak hit.
That was the weak hit because they would usually have the fire. Yeah, that was interesting. It was such an anticlimactic, final stock sound. Wouldn't you think?
Maybe he was still stuck in that DI out because he didn't react to getting buried. Because he's trying to dash back to line up another back air.
Probably so. And in the heat of the moment, it just led to him just getting killed. So let's just see how he changes things up for this second game here. We're going to get right back to small battlefield.
Yeah, these two characters really don't have a bad stage per se.
I really don't think they do. As long as I feel like with Brawler, at least, you would want platforms if you're running Thurper. You want the extension to kind of mix up and get those early kills like what Silcy wants to get.
But it kills so early on Game & Watch. You can see Silcy has started to use his out of shield option a whole lot more now.
Yeah, he's figured like, hey, you're gonna use a get off me button, so am I. You know, I'm gonna return the favor on you, man.
A random footstool, but still works out for him. Pivot up tilt.
Not getting him where he wanted to be.
But another thing about Game & Watch is you do not have to play him aggressive, but the way these players do play him is aggressive. If you've ever seen Bloom for Eva's Brawler, it is so campy. But as you can see, it's Silcy just closing it out.
He's just, what you were saying earlier with the Game & Watch's lightweight, you just have to find a percentage and you're going to get a kill on him if you can get the hit in. Let's see how Vapor retaliates with that.
Yeah, nice catch on that neutral get up, knowing that Silcy would shield after it. And just for reference, you cannot punish Game & Watch bomb. That is -1 on shield.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I already know that the hard way. Trust and believe. You do when you're what you're supposed to do is not be near the move in the first place.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's just, I see that Silcy's starting to just kind of go for the chip attacks. He realized, hey, I'm not going to get the big damage off. Oh, hold on.
Because when he does get the big damage off, it's going to kill off the top.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needed to do. He just needs to get in once, and once he finds it, once he finds the up there, Vapor's cooked.
Now Vapor has to play from not having a lead now.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting Game & Watch, a defensive Game & Watch playing from behind.
That Nair just traded with 3 different chef items there. Okay, throw up air, not going to quite kill yet.
Not quite. Very close to doing so. I can feel it in my bones.
Another thrust uppercut. Such a good move out of shield.
Oh, definitely. Get off me tool. It can kill. I mean, it does a lot.
Tries to read that get up, that roll out, but just slightly off on the punish.
Yeah, this is a very interesting turnaround from our last game where we saw Vapor just kind of dominating the whole match, and now we're looking back and he's not necessarily getting dominated, but the tides of the war have definitely. Ooh,
nice parry,
nice parry to up
in.
smash, and then that's Silcy to take game 2 right there with 2 stocks.
Like the first match was looking helpless.
For sure,
Silcy,
man.
and then he just comes back with this.
And he just is like, actually, I do know what I'm gonna do. He started changing up how he approached and just started getting those damaging hits that he needed. And you saw what he did that second stock. He just said, hey, I'm going to land on you once. And then bam, there goes your stock. And that's exactly what Brawler wants. He wants to find that one opening. He wants to find his up air chains just to send you away. And then pretend like it was an honest and fair kill.
Okay, running it back on small battlefield. Still no problems with the stage.
I definitely feel like both players don't want to give each other that advantage from having a different set of platforms or blast zone heights and whatnot. So this is probably what we're going to be seeing for the rest of the set.
Okay, up air coming in. Still not going to quite kill him. That key is so deceptive sometimes.
You think it would not hit, and then look, it poked the shield like, hey, I'm still here.
Game & Watch is such a good character in general. He has so many ways to play the game, but he gets so much damage off of juggles.
Oh, definitely. He can sit there and up air you for 3 minutes straight.
But not only does he get those juggles, he can edge guard so well.
Oh, that's like, I feel as if that's one of his strongest fighting points right there, is his ability to just edge guard and ledge trap so hard. Especially with Chef. That's such a hard move to get around.
Especially if you don't know what you're looking for. It's like the Richter effect where there is a clear-cut answer to his ledge trap. It's just hard.
Yeah, it's just hard to execute. Yeah, exactly. Ooh.
Down smash covering Bro, attacking get up and neutral get up.
Yep, and just closes out with that F smash on there. Now Vapor once again is in the lead, and let's see, I feel as if Vapor is going to play a lot better when he has control of the situation. When he's the one in control of the stocks and the movement of the game, it plays out a lot in his favor with this.
And then Vapor, he also has 9 cheese, which I don't see Game & Watch go for, but it's funny.
You say he has what?
9 cheese.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen him go for a 9 in a recent bracket, I believe, and I believe they armored through the 9. Very unfortunate.
That's just a privileged interaction all ways around.
Yeah, always around, exactly.
Okay, Jelousy saying, get off of me.
We're finding ourselves back in that early situation where Silcy wants to find the opening, wants to find a kill, but Vapor is just gonna, nope, I'm gonna up B, nope, I'm gonna get off of me. And
shot put doing some work though, making him respect where he
shot put is a very good projectile. And perhaps even if Vapor does win the match in such a dominating fashion like he did game 1, perhaps we could see Kazuya come out, because I know that matchup is not very favorable for Kazuya, but at least when you do, if he's struggling to get hits like he is now, perhaps playing the DLC character would, you know, be more favorable, more fruitful for those few interactions he gets.
And there's that back air.
There's the back air.
Steal out Silcy's stock.
We're seeing a lot of Silcy going in, misspacing a move, getting punished for it, and then just getting chipped to like 20–30% of the time.
I just feel like there's not like enough footsies coming in from Silcy to actually bait out options.
Right, he just keep going for the aerials, and it's just not working because Vapor's just ready to say, hey, like that, up you at a shield. Hey, don't nair me, man. Get your foot out my face.
It's sometimes that's a nice tomahawk grab, kind of adapting to not landing with an aerial every time.
Oh, for sure. And perhaps we can still see a comeback. You know, it's not over until it says game. So
yeah, Me Brawler is so explosive in some moments.
Oh, definitely. I feel like Me Brawler is very nice at making comebacks, so especially with the early stocks you can take with those up air strings. Ooh, there he is taking the kill with up air. What is that, 150 something percent?
Yeah, 150%, but it doesn't matter. He got the stock.
He did. It doesn't matter when. You just got to have it, you know, without taking too much damage.
Because I'm kind of the most Me Brawler believer, but if he knows the flow chart, Me Brawler does have 0 to 80 combos. That are just
definitely.
Completely true.
I've seen some of the things on, like, you know, YouTube and whatnot and Twitter where they have, oh, if you know exactly what you're doing, if you know what you got going on, you can get those guaranteed combos. But you also have to be able to get in, get them after the flow chart.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing with like characters like Fox or Mithra. Like, they're really good at tacking on damage, but they have to find their turn first to tack on the damage.
You have to find your opportunity, and trust me, when they get it, they're running with it.
Nice tech crumbing for Silcy. Gonna get back throwed off the stage though.
There's Vapor just kind of just playing it safe. Oh, he gives him the boot with that sewer can or sewer lid.
That down tilt is gonna hella kill at that percent.
Right, and honestly, it took me by surprise too. He just kind of says, "Hey, here you go. Here it is."
Yeah, the reason you don't see a lot of gaming watchers go for it is because of how laggy that
move
is.
Yes, for sure. I've heard about that. That move is from what I've heard, is very laggy, very unsafe, but it is a good kill option when you catch with it. Sticking with the Me Brawler.
Yeah, we're in a game 4 situation right now.
I feel like there's going to definitely be some adaptations made here to try and change it, like he did game 2, where he won. You know.
Both these characters do so much damage by hitting each other once, so it's so scary to get hit.
Oh, definitely. That's why we're seeing a lot of this defensive play. And hey, I'm not going to really try and press the advantage too hard, because you do get in, you're taking 40 at least.
And right now, Game & Watch at ripe kill percent if he gets a landing up air.
And that's what's crazy to say, right? I mean, let's be serious here. What do you mean to tell me that Game & Watch is at kill percent?
Yeah.
He's at 42. He's at 42%, and you're telling me he could die right now? Yes, you can. Ooh.
Almost getting it, too. Look, because we're all 4 carried characters, too. They just, if you can use that carriedness to your advantage.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Like, you have all the people on r/mass rage. This character's so carried.
No, this character's carried. I hate it.
But if you get the win, that's all that matters.
Yeah, man. You don't focus on the haters, you know.
There's a reason you won and they didn't.
Exactly. They're too busy sitting there wallowing in their own hatred, and you're balling out with your fighter spaz too. Take the dubs, man. Take the dubs.
Okay, recovering high. Looks like Silcy caught it that time.
Oh!
Let go of bucket on accident.
Yeah, I think he was going for a bucket jump, and he just kind of just let it go too early, and that, you know, shot put being the sharp projectile it is, just took the kill. And once again, we're seeing ourselves back in situation in game 2 where Silcy takes the first stock, and now he can run with this advantage if he plays it properly.
Ooh, but Silcy, I mean, Vapor trying to take this stock before that happens.
He's ready to edge guard. Oh, that's going to take it. Yep, that back air.
Back to even pretty much. Only 21%, but 50% back at kill percent.
You saw Silcy try to go for that up B just to try and keep the advantage in his side, because he wants to keep juggling Game & Watch. He wants to keep Vapor in the air so he can continue to hit him with his aerials like his up air.
And also not just running forward all the time, not getting caught by Game & Watch, just placing a nair there, waiting for you to dash in.
Both of these characters are having to play around each other's nairs because they will lead to some devastating combos.
That won't kill yet, but if that was a little earlier, that would have true comboed into up B.
Ooh, that landing nair is gonna. Once again, landing nair is just not going to prove anything fruitful for Silcy because Game & Watch up B exists.
How close he's landing. I mean, how close up he's landing it too.
Oh, definitely.
It's not early hit nair, it's late hit nair.
It's late hit right in the middle of him. Game & Watch is like, just because, no, man, I don't like that.
Like, it's already a frame 3 option, but with Brawler landing it is not going to do any.
It's not going to do you any. It's not going to do you any good.
Because yeah, it's a frame 3 option, but you also have to factor in reaction time a little.
Oh, definitely. It can be frame 3, but are you frame 3? You know.
Which that's another thing about Smash Ultimate is that frame buffer too.
Oh yeah, the frame buffering system. We all love it, right?
It sometimes kills us, but it can work at a really good point too, because you don't have to worry about your reaction time.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes it kind of just handles the situation for you, for the better or for the worse. Oh,
you cannot punish Game & Watch jab.
I see the idea he had, but it just wasn't going to work here. Oh, he's getting too antsy for the kill, and he just gets hit by that down there. You have to be aware of that Game & Watch down there.
Vapor off the stage, going to try to make it back. Being really patient on that ledge. There's the nair.
Very patient. He's going to grab at least 40 off of this. See, look at that. That's why you can't mess up with the interaction with Game & Watch like that. Oh, that's definitely taking the kill.
Knows that Vapor's going to go for the down air there, getting called up by that up B.
Yeah, this is still anybody's game right here. Both of these characters could definitely lead to like a very big percentage lead and just take the kill right from there.
Okay, and tried to go for that flip kick, maybe expecting a roll in instead of a roll out.
Yeah, that flip kick is mad negative on the ground. The last thing you want to be is negative around Game & Watch.
Okay, going for that up tilt, not going to quite connect.
Ooh, you see Vapor just trying to throw out the down smash to try and catch something there. What could he have?
Tried to go for up tilt there, gets up beat for it. Both just trying to find a decisive hit. Me Brawler can get a lot off of this right now.
Looks like Vapor is looking to call something out with that down smash. He's looking to call out maybe a run-up of some sort. Uh-oh.
Yeah, oh my god. Messing up the combo, getting too antsy and losing the set because of it.
You hate to see it. Got a little bit too antsy again on that uppie, like you said, going for some type of aerial option and then just eating it down there right there at the blast screen.
That's
why
key out of disadvantage is so good.
Yeah, because it kills.
It kills, it's a stall and fall. And if you try to punish it, you get killed for it. And
right.
with how it doesn't have that much